last question was, and you should be able to see this, can we hear a little bit about your day trading days, markets, times you traded? Yes, so I used to trade quite early. So I would look at a certain window. I would look in front of my screens around 7:30 because the currency markets would be opening around 7 UK time. And I would usually trade up until probably about 10. And I would make the point of having something like a personal training session or something that I had to get out of the house of around 12 because I had a tendency of sticking in front of my screens. Now, initially, Simon, I made the mistake of trying to scalp and try and scout for long periods of time. And I say a long period of time through to like 10 o'clock. And what I realized from a scalping point of view, it was just too long. So I started trading less, so reduced my trade frequency. And essentially, I would trade, at that point, I would trade probably four majors. If I think back, euro, pound, yen, wouldn't necessarily trade Aussie, look at US dollar CAD. I'd be more inclined to focus on US dollar CAD going into the afternoon. So what I would do is I would definitely trade the morning. And then if I saw things setting up or potential into the afternoon and then could see news announcements that might shift the market or get the market going, I wouldn't trade the news. Then I would be more inclined to trade the afternoon. But for me, what I ended up doing initially was trading the whole day. And I realized for me personally, my attention span is not great in terms of sitting there for the entire day. So I would prioritize the morning, and everything I tested was around the morning and afternoon, but I'd prioritize the morning. And then if the afternoon looked, there was potential there, then sometimes I would come in. And often it would be because I maybe hadn't had many trades in the morning. So yeah, so it fluctuated from, I'd probably say, it probably averaged out a one day, maybe 2 days out of the week that I would be there for more than just 7:30 to 11. But I'd always break around that midday period. Sometimes I'd miss trades, but I'd be fine with that. So I would just factor that in. So that was the times I was trading. I was trading a 5 minute, basically I was trading 5 minute pullbacks. So what I was doing was trading 5 minute pullbacks, and I was using the 60-minute chart as my filter. So what I would require is what we've talked about in the trading room, which is I would need 60-minute momentum. So I'd need moving average momentum to be corresponding with the particular pullback that I was seeing. So unless I could see moving average momentum relative to the price on the 60-minute, I wouldn't trade the pullbacks on the 5. And that was it. It was all I traded was with the trend on day. I tried trading against the trend. It didn't work out for me, which is interesting. So I trade against the trend do primarily most of my swing trading against the trend, but I didn't do that when I was day trading. So if you put in comments in, I will come back to you. So what we got here. So your outcomes